shit up.
YouTube, what it do, man? Y'all already know who I am. Man, Grindhard checking in again with another video. And today, got a special video for y'all boys, man. This is a real beneficial video for all my NBA 2K26 players. If you are one of them players that lab up in your Myplayer, or just need to lab up on your Myplayer in general, and the stamina bar is pretty much getting in the way of that process, really slowing that process down, I'm gonna show y'all how to bypass that today in this video. But before we get into that, let me get y'all to leave a like on this video, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and if you have not, make sure you turn on post notifications for my channel. No upload schedule on this channel. We upload whenever, and the only way to really stay in the loop is if you hit that notification bell. So make sure you got on post notifications for my channel. Hey, major shout out to God, cause nothing is possible without him, and shout out to y'all for tuning into this video. Let's get into it. So let's be honest, ain't nothing more annoying when labbing up on your Myplayer is losing adrenaline bar and stamina and having to pretty much start over. You feel me? It don't matter whether you trying out jump shot, dribble moves, the adrenaline bar and stamina really get in the way of that process. So today I'm gonna show y'all how to take your Myplayer out of my career, put them in my GM, and have unlimited stamina and adrenaline bar, which give y'all boys the ability to lab up without y'all boys having to stop and let that bar build back up. So check it out. I'm finna go through this whole process from beginning to the end. That way y'all see exactly what I'm doing, and I'm gonna pretty much break down everything I'm doing in real time, all right? So I'm in my Myplayer right now. This is my Myplayer. This is the first build that I built on NBA 2K26. Before you start this process, you do want to make sure you got on all the animations that you want your Myplayer to have once you import them, because once you import them, you can change your animations, but the thing is, the animation that you can change to is unlimited. In your Myplayer, you limited to what you can equip. So you want to have your animations already equipped before you start this process, all right? So boom, I got the animations I'm gonna use. I'm gonna back out all the way to the main menu. All right, bet. Now on the main menu, we want to go over to my NBA. Boom. Now, haven't started no roster, so we gonna do create, new save, and slot 5. Yours might be a little bit different. It depends on how many Myplayers you got, but you basically just want to start a new save. The error don't really matter because we trying to get our Myplayer in there as quick as possible. That way we can lab up. We don't really worry about. I'm not really worried about nothing else. But if you want to put your player in a different era, you can right here. This is the time to do it. We gonna go modern era. Go through there. You can hold A to skip, X if you want PlayStation. Now the setup. Don't nothing really matter right here. You feel me? The only thing that really matter is custom roster. So if you on PlayStation, hit triangle, on Xbox is Y, and you want to do custom roster. We don't want no fantasy draft. We don't want to customize the league rules, the league. We can do customized salary cap. That way, if you select a player that pretty much, well, you select a team that got a full roster, you ain't got to go through nothing extra, get your player signed to that roster. I myself personally, I just select the Philadelphia 76ers because they don't have a full roster, and I just add my player to that roster without no extra things going on or whatnot. So boom, that's all you really got to do. Advance. We're gonna go official 2K roster. We're gonna advance through here. And like I said, I go Philadelphia. That way, that's because they don't have a full roster. You feel me? So I can just add my player right to this team. We're gonna back out. We got Philly. We're gonna advance. Boom. And it's really an easy process. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's really a simple, easy process. All right, boom. The modern era. We're gonna auto-generate rookies. Boom, we in. Now from right here, you wanna select B. If you're on Xbox, if you're on PlayStation, it'll be circle. We want to go, that's gonna pull up the menu, go down to option, create player, and right here you see every single one of your Myplayers. You feel me? So this the point guard that I was just on. So this the player that we're gonna load up. I don't know why it's a 98 overall here. I don't know if the cap breakers got something to do with that, but at least my player is 98 overall, even though I'm a 99. Same with my center. My center is a 99 too. I don't know. Anyway. Boom, we're gonna copy this player to a team. Philadelphia, assign him to Philadelphia. Boom, he on Philadelphia right now. Now, we back on the main menu. Now, in order to get to the part to where we able to dribble around, you wanna go down to coaching, practice, freestyle. Now you want to pause it, substitute. And I'm glad that it didn't do this, so I'm gonna show y'all how to put y'all player in the rotation. As you can see, I don't see my player right here. And that's simply because my player ain't in the rotation, and if your player ain't getting no minutes per game, he not gonna show. So what you wanna do is back out, quit. Go back to that menu. Go to coaching, coach game plan. Just do all NBA teams, so select the A. And as you can see, the minutes is right here. Now my player's right here with no minutes. I'm just gonna swap him out for, I mean, it really don't matter. We just trying to get into the court. We're gonna swap him out for the shooting guard. Boom, now I got all his minutes. We're gonna back out. Go back to coaching, practice, freestyle. Boom. Now we got the over buster in this my court. Now I can dribble all day in here, you heard? You feel me? Now also another thing you can do, you got the option to change the settings for is the difficulty. Alright, you can mess with sliders and all of that, but I wouldn't recommend messing with sliders, you feel me? Considering the sliders on my career is set to whatever they set to, so I would just mess around. If you want to mess around with jump shots, you know, really get your timing down, I would say go either pro, all-star. You can put it on rookie, you feel me? But just to get a little bit of challenge with shooting, I would just say just put that thing on all-star, you feel me? Although I've heard that when it comes to rig, starting five and maybe park, that it's somewhat of a rookie slider. I don't know if that is to be true or whatnot, but we're just gonna go all-star, you feel me? We got all my play in here. Oh, there you go. Now, I can dribble all day. There is no stamina in this mode. Now, it may be an option to enable stamina. That way you will get that realistic feel of knowing, you know, exactly how many dribble moves you can do before you actually have to, you know what I'm saying, get off that rock. Let's see. It's not there. Yeah, I'm not seeing fatigue or stamina bar. Maybe you have to do it in the setting. Or it might not be here at all. But, I mean, the whole point of coming in here is not having stamina, right? So, that shit don't matter anyway. But, yeah, that's how you get your Myplayer over to my GM. Y'all boys can be able to come in here. Y'all can lab up as much as you want, you know what I'm saying? And your hotspots carry over. As you can see, my court is extremely blue, which means I've been missing an extremely large amount of shots in all of these areas. But your Myplayer fully come over, transfer over to my GM. Now it's a lot of stuff you can do here in my GM. You feel me? You can go right here. I'm gonna show y'all this real fast. If you go to front office and go down to team relocation, you can change the design of your uniform, arena, team brand, and all of that. You can go. Hold on, let me go back. Let me go back. I'm tripping. Go to 2K Share Team Design, and you can download, you know what I'm saying, community created team designs or whatnot. You can change this to anything you want. I said, I'm gonna change one. I'm gonna change mine real fast to just something random. Yeah, that's kind of hard. Cool little color. Can preview it. We're gonna go with LSU. You feel me? We're gonna go them Tigers, you heard? There we go. And this is extra. You ain't gotta do none of this. Like I said, this video was only intended for y'all boys to be able to know exactly how to get your Myplayer over to my GM. That way y'all can lab up unlimited. You feel me? Like you can really mess around with it. Now you, like I said, you can change your animations in this mode for your Myplayer. But if you don't know the animation that your player can and can't get, I don't recommend changing it unless you know the to animation your player can get, because ain't nothing worse than labbing up and then getting back into my career and realizing, hey, everything that I just labbed with, I can't even use, you feel me? But yeah, that's it, man. That's pretty much all I got for y'all for this video. Again, let me know down below in the comment section if you find this video helpful in any way. Man Grind Hard checking up out of here.